I feel like one team no one is really talking about right now in the NBA is the Cleveland Cavaliers. After their win last night against the Sacramento Kings, they are currently second in the East, and they're right above Milwaukee and New York and Philly, and they're currently on a six game win streak as well. They're 9-1 in their last 10, and they're 18-4 in their last 22 games. The reason why I pick out the 22 games in particular is that's when their two stars, Darius, Garland, and Evan Mobley, went out with their injuries. And being a Cavs fan myself, I was very scared because we were 15-14 at the time, and then we lose our two big pieces. I was getting kind of scared. I was like, are we going to be able to stay afloat? Because at the time we were 9th in the East. And all of a sudden, everything started working. Bench players started playing really well. Sam Merrill has been playing great. Jarrett Allen is the main reason, in my opinion, though. Jarrett Allen is having a career year, and he had a 16 or 15 game stretch of averaging a triple-double. He's currently averaging a triple-double on the season. He's had some massive games, and he's been able to step up when we needed, when the Cavs needed him to. If I say we, I'm referring to the Cavs. I'm a Cavs fan, so I just talk about the Cavs like that. But yeah, he's been amazing, and I've been very impressed with how he's been playing. He's been going up against people like Giannis and holding his own, and I believe he should have been an all-star, but he just got overflowed by all the other talent in the league. But yeah, in the last 5 games, he's 19 points, 26 points, 14 points, 14 points, and 20 points, and with 17 rebounds, 16 rebounds, and 11 rebounds, and his plus minus has been great, and just amazing. Jarrett Allen has been the big catalyst for us during the stretch, but also to give credit to Donovan Mitchell, which I believe he deserves some MVP talk because of how good he's been. And also just the whole bench really producing. Craig Porter stepping up when we needed him to. Sam Merrill proving himself to be a true threat beyond the arc. And the Cavs have started playing with more of a pace, has taken a lot more 3-pointers, and that's a big reason why they've been able to win 18 out of their last 22. And it has not all been easy. We just played Sacramento Kings, beat them by 26 points, which is a very good, because they're a very high offensive team, and we're able to limit them to 110 points. The Cavs are also currently third in defense, and 17th on the year in points per game, but they're within the last 20-some games, they've been very high up in points per game. Just taking a look at kind of like their stats by the month. In the month of October, they were 1-3. In November, they were 9-6. And then December, they were 8-5. That's around the time whenever Darius, Garland, and Evan Mobley both went out. And then December and January, they have a combined record of 14-2. They went 11-2 in January, and they're currently 3-0 in February. And it's also said that they also have the easiest schedule in February. So I would hope that stays pretty consistent. But overall, it's just because the fact we're starting, the team's starting to hit, about 15 threes a game now instead of like 10 or 11 in October and November, and shooting at a way better percentage. And the team has been getting their identity. They had a really rough start to the season because, with all the new additions, they didn't really know how everything was going to fit together. With adding Max Strus and Georges Niang, and they were trying to, figure out how to work with all the new spacing. Evan Mobley and Garland goes out, so it creates more spacing because you have Dean Wade on the floor instead of Evan Mobley. So they had even more space and they were able to find open 3-pointers. And yeah, everyone on the team stepped up and they've been playing great defense, and their identity comes from the defensive end. So whenever they do, play good defense, they turn their defense into offense a lot of the times. Donovan Mitchell's second in the league in steals with about almost 2 per game. And yeah, people were kind of worried the fact that after the Cavs were playing so well without Garland and Mobley, that whenever Mobley and Garland came back, things would be a little shaky. And that was not the case at all, at least so far. Granted, one of their games was against the Pistons, so you can take that with a grain of salt, but even against the Kings, also the Pistons and the Spurs and the Kings, they all play well. Evan Mobley had a big game against the Spurs. He hit 3 3-pointers, and his main goal is now also trying to become more of a stretch 4 and to be able to space the floor more. And that can only open up way more opportunities for the Cavs and create more space for people to attack. Because sometimes I could feel that a lot of times in the paint it would get a little bit crowded with Mobley and Allen both on the floor. And if Donovan tried to, drive in, it would kind of create, more of a mess. But, him being able to hit 3-pointers consistently and grow in his range is only going to help the team. And Jarrett Allen has been continually able to increase his range by, shooting more mid-ranges. I could see, honestly, Jarrett Allen going for maybe not most improved. I don't know. I just feel like he deserves some form of credit for all he's done. And it's unfortunate that, he might not get the credit he deserves, but hey, it's showing up in the wins. The Cavs are, second place. And with how the teams in the East are right now, with the Knicks having a lot of injuries, well, not having a lot of injuries, but, having Julius Randle out for an extended amount of time, and Embiid out indefinitely, and that he's out for at least 4 weeks, and that's when he'll be reevaluated after getting a kind of a procedure done on his left meniscus. So he could be out potentially for the rest of the season, and it's just wild. And I didn't expect this to happen for the Cavs, and I'm just happy to see that our depth is showing. It's not like we need our starting 5 and that we don't have any help coming off the bench. It's like we get a lot of bench points. Our bench players are always ready to play, and we've been playing good defense. And I feel like playing good defense has been very sustainable. So it's not like we're just shooting, crazy good for no reason, and then it will, eventually die down. A lot of it comes from defense. So the defense is a lot more sustainable and a lot more in our control. And also Isaac Okoro, by the way. So I want to give a kind of shout out to him because, he's been defending the best player on any team, on any given team. Against the Clippers, he shut down Paul George, Kawhi, and James Harden. Well, not Kawhi, but he gave Kawhi a hard time, although Kawhi did have a good game. He makes it hard on anyone he's defending, and he definitely should be all NBA defensive team. So I think the Cavs deserve more recognition than they've been getting right now. I'm coming from a Cavs fan myself, so I might just be a little bit biased, but yeah, it's been crazy to see. And Donovan Mitchell has been proven he could be an MVP because of him being so consistent and having, I feel like, the best year of his career. Although he did have a really good year last year, he's been playing even better this year, and I'm just hoping we can keep it up and keep the momentum going into the playoffs, because if you know about the Cavs, you know what happened in the playoffs last year. Comment down below your guys' thoughts, and I'm just happy to see the Cavs doing good. And hope you guys enjoy. If you did, please remember to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.